Good morning and welcome to today's pre-market video. Now, I hope all who traded yesterday had a good trading session. This is, I had even said in yesterday's video that I expect volatility due to the Reliance AGM, and I would say yesterday's trading session was one of the best we have had in this August series, which has just ended, because we got many moves. Yes, we did not go anywhere really significantly up or down, but within the range we got big moves up, big moves down, and any savvy option seller and option buyer in intraday will have made a good amount of profit. If you made a loss, you simply were sleeping on the job. That's what I would say. Now, coming to the trading session of today, I'll be focusing on the Sensex Expiry, plus I'll be taking a look at Reliance Industries. Now, I've covered Reliance multiple times in the past 2 weeks, and this will be another coverage of it due to the Reliance AGM. I'm not going to look at what news happened because I couldn't give 2 cents about it. We're going to focus on what's going on in the chart and what we should do with it. Now, before we look at both of them, let's take a look at the news right now. Now, while recording this video the night before, the US market has started off with a very strong note. This is the data release for them. Today was good. I say this as the US GDP was revised upwards and jobless claims declined, personal spending also improved. This is the GDP increased at an annualized rate of 3% between April and June, up from the previously reported 2.8%. Personal spending, which is a key economic driver, rose by 2.9%, revised from an earlier estimate of 2.3%. So that's a good improvement in it, and that has given the American market the push in the right direction. Now, on the local front, on the GDP news, there's 2 different contradictory news. Number one, Moody's has raised India's GDP forecast to 7.2% for 2024 from 6.8% earlier. That's a very good news. And on the other hand, today we're going to be getting the GDP numbers, and everybody expects them to be lower. This is as the economic growth is expected to be at a 5-quarter low of 6.5% in the first quarter of FY25. The main reason due to the low is a contraction in government capital expenditure due to elections, and also the Reserve Bank of India has revised downwards its growth forecast for the April to June quarter to 7.1%. So I expect the GDP numbers today to cause some volatility, good volatility like yesterday. I'm hoping for that, as option buyers in intraday have not really been getting any meaty moves in August. But yesterday we got it. Hopefully today the GDP also causes it to be a meaty day for option buyers and also for intraday option sellers. Now, coming to Reliance Industries, when pop the levels on the chart. Now, I've kept the levels the same. This is, if you watch my Reliance video which I made on 27th August, which was released on 28th morning, I had said that I expect Reliance to continue trading within this range through the AGM, and I was correct, as we basically, if you see, we literally formed the whole thing. We went up to the resistance, got stopped, went down to the support, got stopped. So exactly as I had said, and I had said you have to sell C's and P's. Anyone who sold will have made money in the August series, and who is holding for September series is already making a profit by option sales. So now, how do I expect Reliance to go on? The analysis stays roughly the same. This is until it's within this range, nobody's going to really get anywhere. So any up move first has to take out this resistance. Until it does that, equity traders or FNO traders who are long will not get much of a move, but there's a higher likelihood of us now breaking this resistance zone because of one thing: both the lines of the trend catcher have managed to finally pop up above zero. So if tomorrow they manage to sustain above zero, then it will mean we're breaking this resistance zone and going towards this. So everyone who's holding C and P cells, put tight stops, profit stops on your C cells, as if once we reach to try to test this, you want to be out. You want to take your money and leave. P cells will be safer now, and if we break this resistance zone, then we'll be having a quick, straight rise to this resistance zone, quite a clean one according to me. And so if we break this, I will be selling more puts of a higher nature, and I will cover them in one of the coming videos. So Reliance is trading as per expectations, and now let's take a look at the Sensex. Now Sensex has been trading in this range, and the main reason why it's been trading in this range is if you look at the trend catcher indicator, it's completely flat. It's not able to break above this high. So now I believe Sensex will have a most likely positive open and will go towards the skies on the upside. But anyone who is trading it, now tomorrow, as I'm saying tomorrow as I record this the night before, is going to be a more riskier trading session for option sellers and also more riskier for option buyers. This is the expected two-way move. Why say that? I expect a positive open, and after that the main resistance which Sensex will have to deal with is 82,420 number one, then 82,560 to 650. These zones will try to take the steam out of the bulls, and why I expect a positive open is we have formed many high volume bullish candles. So that is showing that a positive open, most likely a small gap up might be happening. Either positive open with and a small rise after that, or small gap up. Let's see which one we get. But I believe we will be breaking the high of yesterday, which is roughly 82,210. So if we break that, then first target is 82,420 and second target is 82,560 to 82,650. By chance we break that, then it is 3,020. Now why do I say I expect a two-way move? Due to one simple reason. Any up move which comes will then start getting, people will start preparing. Number one, it's a Friday. People will want to naturally book some of the gains. Number two, due to the GDP data, everybody knows it's bad. So unless it comes less bad, then Sensex will go further up. But if it comes equal to what people are expecting or worse than what people are expecting, then it will take a move back, and I expect it to come back towards this range, towards this support range, and these supports of 81,550 to 650 are going to be very important and should stop any down move from going further. This is if you break this, then 81,400. If you break 81,400, then the bulls will have lost control in terms of a positional way and will be going down in sessions to come. So I expect tomorrow to be a very interesting trading session because of that. Now I said what option buyers should do, we scale up the levels, and then expect now what option sellers should do. Now I believe option sellers tomorrow will also have to be quick chap like they had to be yesterday. If you open a position, sit down, fall asleep with it, then you're most likely going to get slaughtered, and then you'll go on social media to complain that your options, you've had one of the worst option selling days. But I believe in the morning I will be entering most likely put sells. Then later on in the day I'll be entering call sells and putting a tight profit stop on the put sells, as when the drop comes, then the call sells will benefit again. The put sells profit stop will take me out. So that's how I'm going to be trading. Now if you're an aggressive option seller, I believe you can sell puts between of 18,650 to 81,550 and below. If you're more basically risk averse, then you can sell puts of 81,400 and below. That's what I will be doing most likely. I'll most likely take the aggressive stance, not the relaxed stance. But it will all depend on the opening, whether we have a positive open or a gap up. If we don't have any of this, then I will go to a cautious stance. If you have a flat open or slightly negative, cautious stance will be adopted. On the call sell front, as I said, I'll enter call sells later on in the day, as I want a rise, then I enter call sells. I don't want to enter call sells at open, have a rise which comes, increases the price, then you'll end up getting stopped out and you'll blame the market. So if you're an aggressive call seller, I believe 82,560 and above can be sold. If you're cautious, then go for 83k, or let's say 82,700 and above. 82,700 were basically for cautious, and 82,560 for aggressive. If I see there's a lot of rejection, then I might even drop to 82,420 and above. So it's all going to be a balancing game. As I said, tomorrow's Sensex Expiry is not going to be very neat and clean. I expect option sellers, many will get beaten, option buyers, many will get beaten. Whoever are quick on the button will make a profit. Who are not quick on the button, who sell an option or buy an option and fall asleep with it, will end up getting slaughtered. So that's my view. If you like the video, then hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also hit the notification bell. Any comments or any stocks you want covered, drop them in the comment section below or WhatsApp them to the number shared in the description below. Thank you.